if I talk about English, is often associated with global opportunity and it's open floodgates in many, like in every field, in every field. So I feel if you are speaking if you are speaking very fluently,
Mhm.
so it means you are more appropriate, you are fit for that job. Do you think social media has increased language insecurity? People constantly see polished communication, perfect grammar, perfect English, perfect pronunciation, and fluent speaker online.
Even if we are 10th pass, 12th pass, or we are speaking very good English, so we are considered literate. So I think English has taken a major role in our life.
Many people are judged by how they speak before they actually before they know what is a personality, what is the actual personality, what is the intelligence level.
So I went there to for an interview, and there they just started asking me questions. I gave answer of first question, second question. When they asked third question, I don't remember what question was that, but that question was somewhere very deep. I had to answer
Okay.
it deeply. There I stuck. I was trying to answer, but they did not give me proper time, and they told me to leave.
On the basis of they are rejected me, on what basis? Broken English only. I'm not like, I know I'm not speaking fluent English, but I'm able to speak. So this is a plus point also. But they rejected. So no problem. So hello Viva, how are you?
Hello, Radha. Good evening. How are you? I'm
I'm
well. You tell me what's going on.
I'm also doing great in my life. We are meeting after a very long time, I think.
Yes,
So
yes,
how's your
yes.
day shaping up? How's your life going on?
Everything is going good, especially when you have your children vacation. Then at that time you feel so much relaxed. So that's I have been experiencing these days because I don't have to wake up early. Though I have habit to wake up early, but it affects my health sometimes. So now I'm waking up late, so I'm relaxed. I'm giving time to my practice. So I'm over the moon these days. You tell
Okay.
me.
Yeah, everything is going great. And like nowadays, I'm little another weather in these days. I don't know why.
Okay.
Because of weather change. So yeah, I'm feeling better. Uh, so yeah,
Yes,
this is all
yes.
about me. So yeah,
Just half
we
an
are.
hour before it was raining here. So I was very much, I was in dilemma whether to take session or not because it happens. My net starts fluctuating whenever, there is bad weather. But thanks God, now it is stable.
Yeah, due to
What's
weather,
the weather over there?
it was pleasant. Here it is pleasant.
Okay.
And yesterday it was raining, but now today weather is so pleasant.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, Viva. So we are meeting after a very long time. So could you please introduce yourself again?
Yes, yes, yes. Why not? It's my pleasure. My name is Vibha. I live in Faridabad, Haryana. I have two kids. They are in ninth class. I have done teaching course, that is nursery teacher training and B.Ed. I have been a teacher. I have done job for a couple of years. Now being at home, I'm running my channel by the name of Vibrant English Learning. There, I keep on uploading content related to vocabulary, slangs, and these days I am more into conversational videos. I have been conversing people in a bit to improve my fluency. So that's how I'm passing my days in a very wonderful way.
I know, actually, I subscribe your channel basically because from I think last year when I was connected for the first time. So nowadays you are more into YouTube conversation. I seen your video.
Yes,
So that is
yes,
so
yes,
amazing, I think. And from
yes.
my side, my name is Radha. I come from Uttar Pradesh and have a bachelor degree in commerce. And right now I am doing masters in economics. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love to listening music and even I love to cook food. And yes, I'm a bit YouTuber. I start my journey mid-July, and since then I have been improving a lot. So yeah, this is all about me, Viva.
Yes, that's great. I think you had taken a gap in between because for so many days I was not able to see your videos. Then
Yes,
after I think a month before I have been seeing your videos continuously. Is it so?
yes. I am become inconsistent in between, like in 2 months, because of my study purpose, because of some reasons. And now I am back. and I am more consistent
Okay.
and I'm more into YouTube in these days.
Mhm.
I'm balancing everything like my studies, my YouTube channels. I have to upload one session on daily basis, not on daily basis, twice in a week or thrice in a week. So yeah,
Yes, yes. I have seen your session with Ram sir also. That was amazing. Yes,
that was
yes. So I
amazing
thought
session.
now Radha has become consistent in her
Yes,
channel with her channel.
like that was my amazing session with Ram sir. I feel I'm more like I'm very jolly in this session. Like I'm very smiling each and every moment. I'm smiling, and the second thing is like the nature of Ramsar is very humble. Like why I'm saying this, I talk so many YouTubers, but I felt he is very helping, very helping. He ready to help each and every person. So I, I, I praise every time Ram to Ramsar.
Mhm. Yes, just now you were talking about, with Ram sir. I think it depends upon person to person. Like with Ram sir or any I can take example of Manju Mishra ma'am also.
Yeah,
So there are few YouTubers with whom you feel very comfortable. Like you do not need to think before,
definitely,
what to speak. Automatically you start speaking because they made the environment so comfortable. You do not feel hesitant. So I think it's good. I think you gain confidence somewhere. So I think we must converse with these YouTubers to gain confidence.
definitely. I agree with you totally. When you connect with YouTubers and those who are very humble, those who are very down to the earth, so you feel motivated and you automatically gain confidence.
Yes, yes, yes.
So this is how I feel.
Right,
Whenever
right,
I
right.
connect someone, those who are very like very down to the earth, so I feel motivated. Genuinely, to be honest, I feel so motivated. So yeah,
Yes, yes,
I have one
yes.
question. Like, do you think social media has increased language insecurity?
Language insecurity. Yes, you can say. I think it's a perception. How do we see things?
Hmm.
Like definitely, if you see, because there are pros and cons
Yes.
to any side. So I think if we see the positive side, if we start doing anything, because there are so many things through which we get negativity also. Like we have seen that people are speaking so good also. So
Hmm.
it's on it depends upon our mindset. How
Hmm.
are we seeing the other person? If we just take inspiration that person is speaking so good and we
Hmm.
start doing healthy competition, then I think somewhere we are going to get benefited. And if we every time if we keep our morale down by seeing the other person, many times we feel jealous by seeing other person, oh, he's speaking so good, I'm not at par. So I think everything depends upon our mindset. So we
Definitely.
need to change our perception towards everyone. If
Hmm.
that person can do, definitely with little more hard work, we can also do. We can also come up with the equal level of another person. Only we need to do work hard and we need to practice and maintain consistency. So I think it's the game about our mind, nothing else.
Yes, definitely. I agree with you. Like, somehow social media has increased pressure because people constantly see polished communication, perfect grammar, perfect English, perfect pronunciation, and fluent speaker online. Like when we open Instagram, when we open YouTube, like most of the people who speak very fluent, like in the flow, very articulate the sentences. This comparison often makes learners feel they are not good enough. So I watched Spitzla, if you know about Spitzla. So there's a one girl who the name of Diksha, and she's speaking broken English. Not broken English, grammar is not correct. So like the followers and the followers who trolled on the basis of grammar. So the pressure of social media is sometimes is very big. So I felt at time like I'm reading the comments, so many negative comments towards that girl because of only basis of grammar, only basis of grammar. So I felt, oh my God, what is this?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are judging her on the basis of grammar only, at
Yeah.
that time, that's why I feel like we need to be strong enough, we need to be mentally strong enough to face today's time. It depends upon how much strong we are. So
Yeah.
that's why, I always tell my children also, whenever they get, stressed over small petty issues, this is my main motto, to make everyone, if parents have their child, definitely they should always, apart from everything, like definitely children are doing good in studies and other activities, but this thing is very important, because what do you have to face in future, you do not know even. And today is that time where we need to be mentally strong enough so that we can deal with any kind of situation. And because every time we cannot be surrounded with children, so children have to face their future themselves. So I think for them also, because I have also gone through this stage, my
Yeah.
experiences have made me very much strong. I was very much immature when I was of your age. Means I used to take things very lightly. Doesn't matter what happened. He said this, she said this. But I think time taught me a lot, teaches me a lot. So I
Yeah.
feel like either time will teach you or you become mentally strong enough, to handle each and everyone, to handle each and every kind of situation. So I think it's very important in today's time how to teach your children.
Yes, definitely. Like experience teaches very well.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So what is the one harsh reality about English in modern society?
Harsh reality. I have never thought regarding in this way, though in my times when I was teaching in schools, English atmosphere was there, but not to that extent, which, today I have been experiencing. So yes, definitely in today's time, if anybody does not know English, doesn't matter how many degrees he have, but the other one always look that person in another way. He always look down upon that person. So
Yeah.
I think somewhere this English has taken a lot of place in our
Yeah.
life, because even if we are 10th pass, 12th pass, or we are speaking very good English, so we are considered literate. So I think English has taken a major role in our life. So
Yeah.
I think we should also move according to today's time, and we must know at least manageable English. So that, because in interviews also, even if you go to smallest interview, for a smallest post, there also you will be talk in English only. You
Yes.
have to you have to give simple answers in this language only. You cannot use your native language. So I think for each and everyone, that much
Mhm.
English is required in today's time. And if we are lacking somewhere, definitely we will have to pay for it somewhere down the line. I feel so.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I totally resonate with you and I agree with you because I felt one harsh reality is that many people are judged by how they speak before they actually before they know what is a personality, what is the actual personality, what is the intelligence level. But they are judged on the basis of speaking. They never judged on the basis of knowledgeable, how knowledge she has, how talented she has. So this create unnecessary pressure and insecurity among learners. And second thing is like if we are more educated, but we speak in Hindi, that time people feel and we don't know English. The time people feel, oh my God, she don't know, she don't know nothing. Like this is the perception. I like maybe I'm wrong, but I felt somehow. But okay, no problem. But sometime I felt no, not on regular basis. Sometime,
It happens. People try to dominate us at workplace,
yes,
because I have also observed this. Because you will not get weightage if you are speaking in your native language. And even if you are doing less work at your workplace, and if your communication skills are very good, you will given much weightage compared to other person. So that's what I have also observed. You come in the eyes of everyone if your communication skills are good. So I think we must pay attention to our soft skills also in today's time, along with technical part.
yes. Like English is often like if I talk about English is often associated with global opportunity, and it's open floodgates in many, like in every field, in every field. So I feel if you are speaking pro, if you are speaking very fluently, so it means you are more appropriate, you are fit for that job. But it is not important. It is not important. English is a language you can
Yes.
learn by practice, but knowledge is a different. If you are comparing knowledge and English, it is
Yes.
far different, far different. So yeah.
Yes. Yes. So,
Okay.
have you also experienced something like this?
Uh, yes. So like I went for the interview, like for MBA. So that time I was speaking broken English. So I felt that time the host is like rejected me on the basis of English, broken English. So I feel I'm able to answer that question. It is okay. Like I'm able, but why he or she rejected me only on the basis of broken English? Because I am taking admission for my knowledge, for my upgrade my knowledge. So you are rejected me on the basis of speaking. So that time, like I felt demotivated, and it's like I shook. It like my feeling is very worst. I think I horrible. I wanna say that. And after that, I start working on my communication. Oh my God, I have to work. So this is a
Yes.
worst experience, but I learned so many things from that because on the basis of they are rejected me on what basis? Broken English only. I'm not like I know I'm not speaking fluent English, but I'm able to speak. So this is a plus point also. But they rejected. So no problem.
Yes. Yes, actually, what happened, interviewers have plenty of candidates. It doesn't
Yes.
matter to them if one will go, another one will come with more polished skills. So it doesn't matter to them how much we give priority to that particular job. It doesn't matter to them. Same thing. I think same. I have also gone same kind of experience. Like in my teaching days, when I started giving interview, there was a very prestigious school. I went. That was my third or fourth interview. At that time I did not get any job, so I went there to for an interview, and there they just started asking me questions. I gave answer of first question, second question. When they asked third question, I don't remember what question was that, but that question was somewhere very deep. I had to answer
Okay.
it deeply. There I stuck. I was trying to answer, but they did not give me proper time and they told me to leave. So
Okay.
I think everyone go through some kind of experience, and after that, these things provoke us to work upon those skills through which some we got rejected or something negative happened in our life. So I think something click us. So I think we should go to each and these kind of experiences so that we come to know where are we lacking and we work upon that. It is very necessary.
Yes, I also felt like learning English change our personal personality. Nowadays we are learning English, we change a lot. If we compare our past experience, if we compare our past videos, we improved a lot on the basis of English, on the basis of expressions, on the basis of how we articulate our answer. So slowly and surely we are improving, but it's take time because we know English is not our first language. We have to learn thoroughly and slowly. So it's take time a lot,
Yes.
but okay, it's everything
Yes.
give experience.
Yes, yes. And everybody, if anyone, many times people ask like how to learn English, what are the basic steps? And whenever we say that you need patience, it's very easy to say you need patience to learn any language. But when it comes to us or everyone, it is very difficult because many time you tend to give up. We are not improving. What's the use of it? It happens many times because it's a very slow process. Just because it is not our language, we have to learn it. There is
Yeah,
no environment around us that we have to speak every time. We have to learn from other person. It's nothing like this. We are learning from one another. I think we need a lot of patience to learn any language. After that, I think we can get a hold on any language.
definitely. Like I totally agree with you on this because English is not an easy language. to be honest. It is a
Yes.
very difficult language. You have to give 5 to 6 hour, I think more, 7 to 8 hour. Because I watched one podcast and like that boy gave 18 hour. I think 18. I think I don't know 11 hour or 12 hour to English only. I I am shocked. Oh my God. So that time he learned in 7 month. He learned English in 7 to 8 month because of like your he is giving precious time. 18, 11 hour is not like it is very I think very big amount. So if you are learning this language, you have to be patient. You have to be like calm because it is
Yes,
not an
yes,
easy
yes.
language. We think it is an easy language. Not at all. It is not an easy language. You have to work slowly. And slowly and naturally you learn. But please consistent in this language. And because like I am inconsistent in 2 months, I felt that I am stuck in between. Whenever I connect to someone, I take fillers and I'm not able to give good sentences. I'm not able to make proper sentence structure. I forgot everything. Only I only like I take I think 2 month or 1 month break. I don't remember. So that hit me. Ki you are not consistent, Radha. You have to be. So then now I come to my
Yes.
like page and again start
Yes.
again with everything. So it is not an easy language for if I talking about myself, it's not a
Yes.
language. It's very tough.
Yes, you are talking about 2 months. If I keep gap for 3 or 4 days, I feel like I have lost. I lost confidence immediately, then and there. I feel like whatever I have worked previously, it all went in vain. I'll have to restart. These kind of thoughts start,
Hmm.
surrounding me. So
Hmm.
I think it's very necessary, even if you are talking to yourself 10 to 15 minutes, but it is very necessary to speak at least in a day. Only then
Definitely,
you can regain that, you can get that confidence with you.
definitely, I agree with you. Like confidence is like I have confidence, but if I take a break, that time I make a lot of blunders in my communication. Confidence is there.
Hmm.
I like my confidence is never break, but in terms of mistakes, I make a lot of blunder if I take break.
Mhm.
So I I'm thinking to
Yes,
like be consistent in my journey. Let's see how
yes,
things will
yes,
shape in
yes,
future, but I'm thinking. Okay, Viva.
yes, yes.
So yeah.
Yes, and even though, even though we are not so much focused on our mistakes, but still somewhere when we listen to our recorded videos, we do focus on our mistakes, like how to improve on those mistakes. And after leaving the gap, again we are doing the same mistakes. Then somewhere it gives us stress, like,
Yes.
why are we doing these mistakes again? So I think you skip anything, but if you are in this language journey, you should not keep a gap. That is very necessary to improve somewhere.
Yes, definitely. Like if you are speaking on daily basis, definitely you learn this language if you are speaking
Mm-hmm.
because you know Pooja, like uh,
Yes, yes,
uh,
I know.
she started their journey I think last year. I don't know, I don't remember, and I was connected with her. So she isn't starting in their journey. So now she's speaking very good English because she's very consistent. I have to learn this thing because she's very consistent. I told her, you're very
Yes, yes,
consistent, Pooja. You are uploading on regular
yes.
basis. You are connecting on regular basis to each and everyone, and you are taking classes on daily basis. Like she's connecting more than two people on daily basis. So I think she's very
Yes, yes.
consistent. So yeah,
Yes, yes.
it reflects.
Yes, I think you are into your studies also. You are into your studies also. You are not in only one process of learning this language. So I think it's a part-time, skill for you that you have to, utilize your time also learning skill. So I think whatever time you are giving to this journey, I think it's good because along with your studies, if you are running your YouTube channel, I think it is also commendable in itself. So I think
Yes,
you're already doing a great job.
Yes, definitely. I'm satisfied with my journey and I'm very happy whatever I'm doing. Yes, sometimes like my mind, I'm feeling upset, not because of this YouTube, because of my like goals, related to goals and my performance. So this is how sometime I felt.
Yes, yes,
But after
yes,
a
yes.
few after 1 hour, I'm a
Mhm.
kind of jolly person.
Yes, yes. You should be like this, you know. And if we are talking to someone through audio call and just talking normally to improve our communication skills, then we do not think too much, especially when we are running our channel and, viewers are, looking at us, then we feel somewhere that we have to improve continuously,
Yes,
so that viewers also learn something from us who have subscribed us. So that's give somewhere a kind of responsibility. It becomes our responsibility, to
yes,
show how to, improve fluency, how to improve communication skills so that they can also learn from us. Only this is the thing. And I think I feel like it is good because
yes,
in this way, I think we have also become accountable that we have to learn, we have to improve continuously. So I think
definitely,
it's good.
definitely.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, okay, Pooja. Oh, okay, Viva. I have to like now we should wrap up the session. It's almost half an hour. So I think it was great meeting to you, and I think we are meeting after a very long time, and I feel we are connecting after 2 days. So it was
Yes,
great
yes,
session
yes.
with you always, and I will join you again soon.